Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Kia in Ewing, dodging the raindrops to check out this brand new 2025 Kia Sportage. This is the XPRO trim with all-wheel drive. The color here, wolf gray with a black two-tone roof, black Syntex seating material, 17-inch matte black aluminum alloy wheels with all-terrain tires. So we got an off-road looking trim here on the Sportage. You let me know if you're in the market for this two-row compact SUV and you want that rugged look, that rugged vibe. Is the Sportage the way you would go? You can let me know as we go through the vehicle. So let's dig in. Front end of our 25 Sportage XPRO in the wolf gray, gloss black on top of the grille, that huge tiger nose grille, full spread of LED lighting all the way around, including the fog lamps. So we're gloss black on the top of the grille, flat black on the bottom of the grille, with the blacked out Kia badge right there on the hood, and those side air curtains that are just decorative. Now as we move around to our wheel and tire setup, we have this off-road looking vibe here with the wheel and tire setup. So we have a 17-inch matte black aluminum alloy wheel, Kia badge on the center cap. Now these wheels are wrapped in BF Goodrich Trail Terrain, all-terrain tires, 235 on the width, a 65 series sidewall 17s, all four corners, all-wheel drive, and that's the way the XPRO comes, all-wheel drive only. There is that wolf gray with the two-tone black. I think it looks pretty cool, but you let me know what you guys think. Moving in closer, we're going to go gloss black side view mirrors with LED turn signals, color match front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we got the gloss black roof with the shark fin antenna and a panoramic sunroof. The rear end of our Sportage XPRO, we have the roof spoiler coming off the top with the rear wiper tucked up underneath that, protected from the elements and car washes. Clean up the design. We got a LED taillights in the back, but standard bulbs for turn signals, the blacked out Kia and Sportage badge on the tailgate with some flat and gloss black down around the rear bumper area, and our exhaust is tucked up underneath the vehicle. We're under the hood of this Sportage XPRO, and we have Kia's 2.5-liter inline four-cylinder engine, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 187 horsepower, 178 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 23 in the city, 30 on the highway, 26 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, the XPRO trim is one of the top trims, $425 on the Sportage. So here we go. Base price, $36,290. We have one additional option, which is the two-tone roof for $395. Once we add that in, and a destination and delivery fee of $1,375 from Kia's West Point, Georgia assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $38,060. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we're going to go all black. We're going to have soft touch across the top, and then we're going to have brushed aluminum on our door handle with the faux wood trim, 2 memory seat settings, the Syntex material on the armrest, nice and soft. We have gloss black around the switchgear, but the switchgear itself is flat. But we don't have power fold mirrors. We do have a decent sized door pocket and the upgraded Harman Kardon sound system. Into our footbox, nice large dead pedal with aluminum finish on the brake and accelerator, and the floor mats in the cargo area at this time. Seating, full power for the driver, manual assist for the front passenger. Black Syntex seating material with black stitching, a bit of an insert design to try to dress it up, but the bolstering is nice and soft, and so are the headrests. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver, except no memory seat settings. And then over here on the dash, soft touch, some gloss black and into your heat and air vents, and 2 heat and air vents surrounding the infotainment system, which has always been a nice design. More of that faux open pore wood design right across the front of the dash, which makes it look a little bit nicer. And then we have a nice large glove box. Infotainment system time in the Sportage XPRO. This is the 12.3-inch Kia infotainment system. It's not the newest one. This is one generation older because the Sportage was redesigned, I believe, for the 23 model year, and that's before their newest generation infotainment system came along. So Sportage won't get the newest infotainment system until its next mid-cycle refresh. So that means you have wired CarPlay, Android Auto, but you still have good pinch to zoom capability. You got the dual panel action, which I always liked in these systems right there. So that looks good. You can go to our home button, and then we have all of our widgets, our map, navigation menu, Bluetooth your phone, project your phone, climate, quiet mode, so the speakers will not play any music in the back if we have kids in the back sleeping, HD radio, as well as our media, where you have your Sirius XM, AM, FM, your sounds and nature, and all that jazz in there. As well as we swipe over, you have your Kia Connect to hook the vehicle up with your smartphone, your online user manual. So they got a lot of stuff in here. We can go to our setup menu, we can go to our vehicle menu, and then you have your active sound design. So if you want to pump in fake engine noise, you can turn that baby on. You got your climate system, your seats, your lights right here. You got your welcome light, high beam assist, no ambient lighting. I think that's a missed opportunity in a vehicle almost 40 grand. You got your seats, you got your easy seat access, so you can turn that on. We can put it on to, well, let's call it extended. And that means when you turn the vehicle off, the seat will extend all the way back to let you out of the vehicle easier. So that's a nice touch, but why no ambient lighting? And then you have your climate right here where you can adjust your climate. So nice and simple. Now we can go back to our map. We can hit our reverse button. And now we have nice large backup camera with trajectory, no 360-degree view, but we do have additional views right there. We can go back to park, and we're back to the beginning. Down further, four-way hazards, 2 heat and air vents, dual use panel right here. Right now I have it set on my dual climate. So these buttons are the temperature for the driver and the front passenger. Hit the triangle, and then you go to your navigation, your navigation and your infotainment, and this becomes your volume and tuning knob. So it's dual use, so saves room. And now, as we move down, we have a 12-volt USB-A, USB-C, and a wireless charging pad. And then push button start. Here's the gear shift to go through this 8-speed automatic. A lot of gloss black around here, so be careful. We have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, as well as a heated steering wheel. And then here we have our drive mode, center diff lock. We'll check those out when we go through the dash. Hill descent control, auto vehicle hold on or off, engine auto stop start on or off, parking cameras here, parking sensors up there, 2 cup holders. Still have the older Kia key fob because we don't have the mid-cycle refresh, and I love these key fobs. Nice weight, detonator style, lock, unlock, pop the tailgate, panic button, remote start, feels good. And then we do have a fairly firm armrest, I would call it. We open that up, and we have a larger area for storage. Sportage steering wheel, leather wrap wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches, trim ring, Kia badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room to get in and out of the Sportage. Nice spacious passenger cockpit, flat black on the switch gear. On the left, you're going to have your favorites, telephone voice commands, volume and modes for infotainment system. On the right side, you're going to have your adaptive cruise, safety suite controls, controls for the digital dash. Over here on the left, you're going to have your adaptive high beams, headlight controls, fog lamp controls, turn signals on the right, front and rear wiper. And then over here on the left, bright and dim the dash, pop the tailgate, traction control off, electric parking brake. And then we also have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have the digital dash here in this Sportage XPRO. And now, if we take a look at our drive modes, let's see what we got. We have normal, we have sport, we have smart, and we have snow. And if you notice, we don't have an off-road mode because even though it's got the off-road look, it's really just an appearance package. So I think we're going to just stick with normal today. And then, if you want, you can go across the top and get some additional information that you may want to see. And some of these also have additional submenus that you can go through as well. Overhead console, if you want your LED dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button pushed in with the orange light on. When you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. Kia Connect, again, to hook up the vehicle with your smartphone. And now we have our switch right here for our panoramic roof. touch it, and then look how fast that shade goes back. And then the roof opens. As soon as the shade gets halfway back, the roof opens. Wind buffer comes up, roof goes back, and then one touch, and see how the shade and the roof are moving at the same time. Once the roof closes completely, the shade will just come back very fast. It's very, very nice. And if you just want the shade open, it's just a quick tap. And now the shade should open, but the glass should stay in place. There you go. If you want to tilt, you just have to push that button up towards the roof, and it will tilt as well. And here it comes again. Dun, 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 nice and fast. Love these roofs. Now, as we come to our rear view mirror, standard framed rear view mirror, manual dimming function with our sun visor, with vanity, and a light. Should be LED since everything else is. And does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the back of this Sportage XPRO, but first the rear door panel. Same kind of vibe, except no soft touch up here. It is hard black plastic, but everything else remains the same with the soft armrest and the wood trim. Now, I have the seat set for my driving position. Nice flat roof, so it should be easy to get into, and it is. Piece of cake, 5'11", no problem getting in. Plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. And if you're over 6 foot, you're going to have no problem either. It's a really tall roof. Now, I have Syntex, and then I go plastic, and then I have a seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. USB-Cs in the back of each front seat for the rear seat passengers with a hanger so you can plug your phone in and then twirl your cord around there so it won't dangle in your feet. And then here in the back, 2 heat and air vents, and then an area for storage right underneath there. And then we do have the same seating material with the insert design on the rear seats. Nice and poofy, feels good. And then we have our center armrest. Move that down. Fairly firm, I would say. 2 cup holders, but overall, it is pretty darn comfortable in the back of the Sportage. Getting in the tailgate area of the Sportage XPRO, you can pop it from your key fob, you can pop it from the dash. You have the smart liftgate option, so it's hands-free, or you can come to the back, and right above the license plate next to your backup camera, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now, with the rear seats up, we're looking at 39.6 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of the Sportage. Great number. As we move in, underneath here, we do have our spare jack and tool, so thank you, Kia, for the spare. Over here on the left, LED lighting with a 12 volt in case you need power. And we can also drop the back row from here using these levers. So we hit the lever and down they go. Hit the lever, down they go, and we'll go around and lock them down. They will lock in, but it's probably been the first time they've been down. So we'll lock them in. That looks better. So now we have a huge wide opening and a big boxy shape in this Sportage. So we're looking at 74.1 cubic feet of cargo space with the rear seats down, and that is a best-in-class number. Sportage window sticker. My apologies for the glare, but it is one of those rainy days. Here we go. 25 Sportage XPRO all-wheel drive. Wolf gray black roof. Standard features. Included options with the X-Line, for the XPRO. So all those are included up top. The additional two-tone paint charge, $38,060. MPG estimates. Not rated for safety yet by the government. Made by Kia right here in the US of A in Georgia. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 Sportage XPRO in the wolf gray. I like the two-tone action on the exterior. I think that looks good. Let me know what you think, but you know, gray and black two-tone is pretty much a classic combo, and I've always liked it. Let me know what you guys think about the paint, but interior-wise, looks good. We got the Syntex. Seats are pretty comfortable. We have the older infotainment system now. Right, so we got the wired CarPlay, Android Auto, but we do have heated seats, heated steering wheel, wireless charging, USB-A, USB-C connectivity, front and back, So that's a good deal. We got the LED lighting for safety on the exterior as well. So that's a good deal. And suspension's well damped. It feels good. The ride feels good. Now, obviously, with these all-terrain tires, they're going to be noisier on the road than regular all-season tires, because you got this off-road vibe on the XPRO. Is it really an off-road package? No. Would I take it off-road? No. Would I take it down some dirt roads, like if I were trying to get to my favorite fishing hole or to a camping area and they're groomed dirt roads? Well then, sure, yeah. But, you know, you're going to expose the underside of the car to, or the SUV, to damage without skid plates if you really try to take it off-road. So it's more of an off-road vibe, I would say, than anything else. But you know what? The steering's good, handles well. It's an SUV. It's got plenty of room to haul you and your family, friends, gear all the way around, no problem. Even with the all-wheel drive, it's getting pretty good gas mileage. You got the naturally aspirated 2.5 inline 4. It gets the vehicle up to speed. It's got enough horsepower. I mean, the Sportage isn't really that heavy. And then we got good brakes. And then we take off. All right, we got a 19.3 foot turning radius. So here we go, which is pretty good. Around we go, no problem. We're gonna stick the gear shift over into manual now. We don't have paddles, but we can shift with a gear shift like we got a 6-speed. Let's try it out. Try the downshifts. Pretty good. Doesn't sound bad. I don't know how many people are going to drive this with the gear shift doubling as your 6-speed manual. Let me know if you are, but it doesn't feel too bad that way. It really doesn't. We'll switch it on over now to sport, see how it feels, see if we get any more response. You know, we get a louder change in the fake exhaust noise being pumped in here with the active sound design, but overall I don't feel much of a difference. Everything feels just about the same. Not much of a difference in sport rather than normal. This sounds better. So if you're in the market for this compact two-row SUV, there's a lot to choose from. There's heavy competition, especially Toyota RAV4 and the Honda CR-V in this space. But the Sportage, this is Kia's best-selling vehicle. Sells a ton. They sell it like crazy, and I can see why. You get a lot for the money, opposed to a Toyota or a Honda. So you let me know if you're in the market for this compact SUV. Are you going RAV4? Are you going CR-V? Or are you going Korean and going with the Kia Sportage? And if you are, what trim are you going with? This one of the top trims like the XPRO? Or are you going to go down in trims to save some money? Let me know, put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Ciocca Kia here in Ewing, New Jersey for allowing the channel access to this 2025 Kia Sportage XPRO in wolf gray with the black two-tone roof for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.